Oh, hi. Glad to catch you. How are you? Well, I thought that I would make a quick video that discusses ways in which the internet makes it easy to learn, specifically learn foreign languages, since it is a great advancement in the world. The internet has made learning languages much easier in all ways. So there are many different sources on the internet, including audio sources, informational sources like dictionaries and online translators, and lots of informational websites about learning the language itself, often basic things, small introductory courses, and with all the tools available on the internet, a person can easily put together their own learning course for themselves to learn the entire language on the internet. For instance, I use Google Translator, and it can translate entire sentences and paragraphs almost word for word on many occasions. Of course, not all. And the access to the great learning material and the wealth of learning material on the internet expands every day, continues to grow, and it is easier and easier, and there are other online speaking programs offered by websites, I guess Skype. I've never used that, but also Google has some programs for video interface with Google Plus, and there are lots of other websites. A person can easily type into the search of a large search engine like Google or Microsoft Bing or whatever, Safari or whatever, and ask a general question about speaking foreign languages and learning foreign languages on the internet, and the search results will give a person enough results to follow up on their interest in learning the foreign language, even just by following the first links. And there are endless YouTube videos on most subjects. A lot of it is only available for mainstream, so less used languages will show up less often. So finding information to learn English is much easier than finding information to learn a language from Papua New Guinea, of course. But that's natural, and it's great with all the resources that we have. Something that I do personally, that I created for my learning rubric, my regimen, My standard practice is I copy books and text from foreign languages, like novels such as Victor Hugo and Gabriel Garcia Marquez, a French author and a Spanish author. And I copy their books by hand and then type in words or sentences onto the online translators in order to define each word and establish a learning process, and even along with that I get to read great books while doing that particular practice. So I copy books in foreign languages with a pen, and then I use an online translator program like wordreference.com. It has translations for over 10 languages, way over. It's great. So there are lots of things to do, and you can be creative on your own. You don't even need to just go to Skype. I mean, I actually don't put all that much emphasis on speaking or even listening as much. I do mostly text stuff because I live in America, USA, and it's mostly English, and I won't have all that much use for that skill, so it's not so important to go do that, to work on listening and speaking. So learning the text in the written language is pretty good at the same time. So there are different ways to do that, and if the chance came up, it would be much easier for me to pick up speaking and listening. It would be very simple since I can read the language in general. So just lots of great resources out there. Okay, Jah Rastafari, keep the faith. Hold strong in these ends of time. Jah Rastafari, thank us for our blessings. All thanks go to Jah Rastafari.